Hey everyone. So I got the notice that it's showtime. Time to get the show on the road. And so here I am live. I'm so excited to be with everyone. And today I am talking about the Baikal Holistic Facial, which is a facial that Lotus Evolutions will be launching within the next couple of weeks. We are super excited to do so. And it is an alternative to microneedling. It's also an alternative to injectables. So if you're somebody like me, I know that I'm not in alignment with doing injectables. And perhaps you're not either. And so I'm always looking for holistic treatments and ways to support my skin and support my body, but in a more natural way. And I was so excited when I came across this Baikal Holistic Facial, and so excited to share it with my clients. So let's start with the next slide. And there's a variety of reasons why people choose holistic alternatives in skincare. I can't be the only one, right? But number one, they're non-invasive. And when I think of non-invasive, I think that there's less pain involved. There's less risk for complications. And because of this, it's usually less investment to partake in choosing holistic skin alternatives. It's also more biocompatible with the skin. So it works with the skin as opposed to working against the skin, creating a lot of inflammation and irritation. It more so works biocompatibly, if that's a word. Also, it's non-toxic. These days, I know there are many people who are looking to reduce toxic exposure in their lives. You know, toxins are ubiquitous. They're everywhere. We can't escape them, but we do have some control in our choices. We can choose to buy organic food, lessening our toxic burden, buying, products in the household, like cleaning products that are less toxic, or perhaps like what we're talking about, buying skincare that is organic, less toxic. It lowers your toxic burden. And that's all we can do these days. However, it goes a long way. Lowering your toxic burden definitely goes a long way. And I would say overall, when you're choosing holistic alternatives in skincare, it supports overall health of the body. It supports systemic health. And that is truly so important for a healthy, abundant life. All right. So what is the Baikal Holistic Facial? So the actives in the Baikal Holistic Facial come from this lake that I'm showing you right now. This is a picture of Lake Baikal. It's located in Siberia. It is a very large lake. It is super cold and it is rich. It's highly oxygenated and it has an abundance of marine species, probably some that we've never seen or heard of. And what's so interesting is I invite you to Google and perhaps on YouTube, go on YouTube and look up Lake Baikal. I watched a YouTube video on it. It was so beautiful. I was mesmerized. It looks like a place I'd want to go, although it looks very cold. But I invite you to do so because that's where the actives for this treatment come from. So, Lubamerschia sponges are a variety of sponge only found in Lake Baikal. As you can see, they consist of these microcrystal spicules. And as you can see from the photo, they are different sizes. And they are basically biosilica microcrystals. And what they do is they are, first off, used to polish and resurface the skin. In addition, they penetrate the skin, forming microchannels that stimulate wound healing, and also the new formation, stimulates the new formation of collagen and elastin. So you can be sure that this treatment will work in favor for skin rejuvenation and the building of collagen and elastin way beyond your actual treatment day and time. So these microcrystals will stay in your skin and be active in your skin about 2 to 3 days post-treatment, and then your skin will continue to build and rejuvenate for the next 2 to 3 weeks thereafter. Very much like microneedling, except no blood, no puncturing, no numbing cream. A lot less invasive, a lot more comfortable. So one thing I want to mention, there's ongoing research of the Lubamerschia freshwater sponges. They have found, so science has found that these sponges have developed a very effective defense system against pathogenic microbes, which you'd think they have to, right, in order to sustain. But also the different bioactives exhibit significant antiviral, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties, hence showing promising results in support of the skin's microbiome. And so if you watched last week's video, I talked all about the skin's microbiome. This is one thing I just love about this treatment, that it acts as a preventative, because as I mentioned in last week's video, skin dysbiosis, which is an imbalance in skin bacteria, has been associated with many unwanted skin conditions, such as acne, psoriasis, different forms of eczema, etc. You get the idea. So I see this treatment to be a great preventative and maybe even treatment for certain skin conditions. I think it's an excellent treatment for younger people, again, as a preventative. And yeah, you know, if you haven't seen last week's video, I invite you to go find it. It shouldn't be that far down in my feed because I just talked about it. So yeah, that was all about the skin microbiome. So I'm going, come on. Okay. So the benefits of the Baikal Holistic Facial, obviously it's really great for aging skin. It addresses fine lines, wrinkles, ultra dry, scaly skin, sun damaged skin with discolorations. It addresses textural issues like large pores, scarring, stretch marks, and also clogged skin like milia and mild grades of acne and inflammation. It's all good for this. Milia is the clogged pore that has the growth of keratinized cells over the top. So it's not something that you can easily extract like an open comedone. It's a closed comedone. And usually you have to puncture the skin in order to extract it out. So this is a way that we can avoid puncturing the skin. We can just do the Baikal Holistic Facial and get great results with milia. All right, so I wanted to give you a photo, a visual. This is one picture, a before and after. This is after one Baikal treatment. And as you can see, her skin is smoother. Her skin, she had skin growth. If you really look, maybe you can't see in you know, how this picture is situated, but she had what looked like sebaceous hyperplasia, but that is gone. and her skin is brighter and has less discoloration. So sebaceous hyperplasia is kind of like milia, but not really. But it is sebum that's trapped under the skin. So I was so impressed by the before and after, just one treatment. This is immediately following treatment. So we don't even know what this woman looked like 2 to 3 weeks later when your skin is still rejuvenating. And that's how short and sweet this video was. So if you found this video to be helpful, perhaps you live in the Maricopa area. I mean, I know not many people from Phoenix drive down to Maricopa to get anything. And typically people in Maricopa drive to the Valley to get everything. But if you know someone that you think would appreciate a holistic treatment such as this, they're looking for alternatives to microneedling and Botox, I invite you to give them our website address, lotusevolutions.com, or perhaps my personal email, Carrie@lotusevolutions.com. And I would be happy to answer any of your questions. Let me think if there's anything I wanted to mention. I knew I forgot to mention something. So going back to the woman that I was showing you the before and after, and I said that's one treatment, it is recommended to have 3 treatments scheduled 8 weeks apart. Why 8 weeks? In order to give the skin enough time to rejuvenate itself. Sometimes the more time, the more results. So 3 treatments scheduled every 8 weeks. So again, I thank you so much for watching. I feel like there was something else I wanted to mention, but I can't remember it now. So again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. And I'll see you next week. I don't know what next week's video will be about yet, but I will be posting that probably at the end of the week. And so I thank you again for watching and have a great day.